Next one. Hajime no Ippo, the fighting.
Hajime no Ippo. That's how it's pronounced.
Whatever.
The Fighting Rising, actually, because it's season 3. Season 3 is the Rising.
Okay.
So this starts in season 3.
Hey,
on Crunchyroll.
Guess what? This is a boxing anime.
Yeah, it's a boxing anime. Some more sports,
but this time it's not about a team.
Yeah, it's boxing. This anime on Crunchyroll, it's been around for 2 seasons. They're starting in the 3rd season. I don't think they're uploading the other 2.
If they are, they haven't done it yet. So this is our first look at this anime.
And as a first episode into a 3rd season, it's very good.
It is very welcoming to people who haven't seen it before.
Yeah.
The first half of the episode is dedicated to Ippo's backstory.
Yeah, all of it. And then like you get through the second half and it's like, hey, we're going to quickly jump through to catch you up to this fight where Ippo's defending his championship against this other guy kind of thing.
All right, so if you're not familiar with the anime or the manga, when Ippo was young, his father was a fisherman, and
he died in a fishing accident.
Fishing accident, saving someone else. But Ippo couldn't give it up. He always thought, because his dad promised that he was going to come back.
And his dad always promised he'd come back.
That he was going to come back.
And then finally there's a day, I'd probably say weeks after his dad died, that
with his mom and the guy who his dad saved worrying about him so much.
There was his hat.
His dad's hat
appeared, and he's like, Dad came home, and he has his hat kind of thing. And it's a little sad, because it's just like...
It's really sad.
Yeah.
I'm not lying when I say I didn't cry, but I felt it.
It was a sad moment in the fact that, like, he walks in, from the rain. He walks in out of the rain into their house saying, Dad came home, and he's sitting here holding his dad's hat. And his mom just breaks down in the doorway, and they start crying together.
Let's get through this together.
Yeah.
And so, his mom gets her boating license after her 3rd try.
They make a point that was after her 3rd try. And they go and become fishermen.
They're like, hey, let's go fishing. Let's go right now. And then...
all the other fishermen tell us, like, let's go help her.
We don't trust her. Let's go help. Especially since she's taking her kid with her.
Yeah. Then they kind of jump cut to where they're at in the 3rd season, where...
You can tell that you missed something, but you don't feel like you missed all that much.
Yeah. Like, obviously, like, they showed a little bit of him training... getting older a little bit.
And probably beating the other 2 main antagonists from the other seasons.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that, but that's what it looks like.
And then they kind of jump cut to, hey, he's doing his 4th title defense against
this guy who claims to be able to defeat him.
Yeah. His, what is this, like the Ippo role or something like that?
His Ippo role or whatever. His style that he developed.
Yeah.
Ippo's style. Yeah, they go into that fight, and they go back and forth during the fight, and it ends with the other guy gaining a little ground because Ippo can't breathe or something.
It's something about, like, his opponent kept stating that he's going to bring him underwater, kind of thing. Like, he's going to...
take him to the depths.
Yeah, take him to the depths was his words. And it was the idea of, like... I think he, like... in my mind, I see it as he's going to exhaust his, like, stamina so that he can, like... he seems more like a guy... because, like, the guy in the build of the dude is very buff, but he's short. So I feel like he's taking the blows, kind of thing. He's going to run Ippo's stamina.
He's very thick.
Yeah.
He's a thick guy.
I think he's absorbing the blows, kind of thing. So, I mean, I'm not much into boxing, like, just in general.
I like Punch-Out, but I don't know anything about boxing.
Like, so...
yeah, but I recommend it, even though it's in its 3rd season, and you can tell that you missed something, and that there's something missing. But it's also a good starting point.
I have a feeling, though, if they're going to mention something based off the 1st episode, they might go back and say, hey, this happened, we're mentioning it again now. Like, I have a feeling that might be a thing.
Yeah. I would say that it's probably a good idea to go back and watch the first 2 seasons, but it's not a bad starting spot.
I agree.
So if you don't think you'll get lost, go watch it. If you think you might get a little lost, don't.
I completely agree with Watson on that one.
I'm gonna keep watching it because I'm intrigued. I think it's good looking anime.
I might watch some of it, but it's one of those things that it's sitting on a line of I might drop it or not. But I do recommend it to someone who might want to watch it.
I'm gonna keep watching all 4 or 5 sports animes that we got on here.
Something like that. There's a lot of sports animes this season.
I mean, Kuroko grew on me, but we can. That's something for another video.
You're welcome.
Alright guys, that was our look at one of the animes in this extensive list of shows that we got for you. Be sure to check back in, see what else we're going to be covering.
And again, I'm Leo.
I'm Watson.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.